Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Rahar Wakak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well. And Shalom to the hopefully elect that's continually laboring in this truth. That's giving our diligence to make your calling election sure in our faith, truth, sincerity. Shalom. Now, the topic of this video is going to be entitled "The Waiters." All right. I was reading a particular precept, in the book of Numbers, the 8th chapter, concerning the Levites, which if they were to turn 25 years old, they were to wait upon the tabernacle of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. And I did a word search on that word wait or waiter, and that word, when you hear it nowadays, you think that it's talking about someone that serves food, a person that's in the household or in the restaurant serving food, in which, in a spiritual sense, yeah, that is correct, because we are serving the spiritual food, which is this word, which is the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, to make sure that the members of the hopefully elect are fed. All right, in other words, edified. Okay, or built up. But the word waiter, right, or wait, means to watch. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the scriptures where it's located. Let's see, it's like here, Numbers 8th chapter, and I want to go to verse 23. It says, "In the Lord, which the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and His Son's name Yahushai." And so it says, "In the Lord, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, spake unto Moses, saying, This is it that belongeth unto the Levites from 25 years old and upward. They shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation." Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I can pull up the Hebrew this time. I'm not sure if it's working for me yet. Yeah, it's still messing up on me, so I can't pull up the Hebrew at this point in time to look at that word wait. Let's see. In verse 25 it says, "And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more." Okay. "But shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge." All right. Now I pulled up the word, the etymology of that word wait. Okay. Or waiter. And I'm gonna look at the word wait in a second. So that word waiter, it's late 14th century, which means attendant, watchman. Okay. Which is agent noun from the verb wait. Okay. Now it'll give you the definition of the one that waits tables. All right, which I mentioned before at the beginning of the video. But you go to that word wait, right, which is a noun. It's early 13th century. It says a watcher, onlooker. Okay, lookout, watch, sentry. Okay. It says a watchman. Okay. Let's see. It's an act of waiting from the sense civic employee responsible. Oh, whoa, let me read this. Let me read it carefully. It says from the sense civic employee responsible for signaling the hour or an alarm by sounding on a trumpet. Okay. And that's what we're doing, man. We're sounding the trumpet. We're sounding the alarm here in Babylon the Great. Okay. And also it says civic employee. So we're a service unto the members of the hopefully elect. All right. Because if you go to the word civic, actually, let me look at that word real quick, just for curiosity's sake. Right. So civic means pertaining to a city or citizenship. Okay. So, it's down here. It says townsman. Okay, having to do with citizens. Okay. So let's go back. It says, read this again. It says, from the sense, civic, employee, responsible for signaling the hour or an alarm by sounding on a trumpet, etc. Okay, and that's what we do when we go on the highways and byways. We're in the highways and byways, in the marketplaces, sounding the alarm. Okay, now read on. It says, comes the old sense town musicians. Okay, that's another thing, man. All right, we're town musicians, man. We're playing the new song, in which is spoken about in Revelations, man. Okay, this is the new song that's being played in the town. Okay, that says wait, which is a verb to watch with hostile intent, lie in wait for or plot against. Now this is going to a whole nother definition of the word wait. All right, so it says to wait something out, endure a period of waiting. Okay, it's recorded from 1849. All right, so that's pretty much it on that, man. All right, the word wait is which is a noun. If you go into the word verb, right, it says a watching. All right, as you can see right here. If you keep reading down, see a watching, to watch, to guard, to watch, be awake. Okay. See, it's from late 14th century, that of to see to it that something occurs, all right, which means that what it means to watch, to stand by in attendance on. All right. So that pretty much on that word wait, man. So I want to go back to book of, let me dismiss this, man. All right. Say, it was Numbers the 8th chapter and the 24th verse. It said, this is it that belongeth unto the Levites from 20 and 5 years old and upward. They shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, man. And now, mind you, the priests, or should I say the priesthood, is open to all the tribes now, man. Ever since Yahushua made himself into a sacrifice. Okay, he sacrificed himself for the nation of Israel, starting with the election. And the veil was rent too. Okay, and that symbolized now the priesthood was open to all the tribes, man. That's why you see the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom coming together. Now I'm gonna grab another precept concerning the tabernacle, right? This Amos the 9th chapter in the 11th verse say, in that day will I rise up or raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. All right, and that tabernacle is being risen up right now, man. Okay, this is what you're seeing being built right now is the house of David, man. Okay, reading on, it says, and close up the breaches thereof. All right, what is it talking about when it says the breaches? All right, the breaches is talking about the separation between the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All right, now those breaches are being closed up, and now we're coming together. Okay, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Okay, so it's being the tabernacle of David is being rebuilt now, man. Okay, and now you're seeing the house of David being coming back together. Okay, the breaches are closed up with you have brothers coming into the truth from the northern kingdom. All right, along with the southern kingdom. Okay, so that's the tabernacle that's being built right now, man. Now I want to go to Ezekiel the 33rd chapter to touch on the rest of that definition that I just read about wait. All right, or wait or to wait. Okay, which is is a noun and a verb. Now Ezekiel the 33rd chapter in 2nd verse says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Okay? Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. Okay? So that's what we're doing when we're out on the highways and byways, man. We're sounding the alarm, we're sounding the trumpet. Okay? In the town, man. All right? Which, once again, going back to the definition which I just read, unto wait. All right? Which we are the watchmen. Okay? So, yeah, that goes into the rest of the watchmen. How you blow the sound of the trumpet, or you blow the trumpet, and if the people take warning and they deliver their soul, if not, then it's on them, man. But if the watchmen don't sound the trumpet, all right, the blood of the people will be on his own head, man. Okay. So with that, man, that pretty much wraps up the video. All right, it's like I got to put the phone down for a second, handle business. I'm at my job. It's like it. All right, Slakia. But that pretty much wraps up the lesson on that word wait, which really stuck out to me in Numbers, the 8th chapter. It's like I went to Deuteronomy, the 8th chapter, Slakia. Numbers, the 8th chapter, in the 24th verse, where it speaks about to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Okay? So, with that, man, that pretty much wraps up the lesson. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Rahar Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well. And Shalom, peace and safety to the Holy elect that's continually laboring in his work, that's giving our diligence to make your calling election sure and our faith, true sincerity, and Lord's will. He was edified by this.